Hello everybody, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. I think it's been 9 days by the time this video is gonna go up, so I'm so sorry for disappearing on you. I had to get myself together for a minute, but we're back. So yeah, welcome back to another Planty video. Hope that y'all are doing so well. I'm doing quite good, and I'm very excited to be heading into a brand new month. By the way, the dishwasher's running. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. It was not me who turned it on, and now my phone's ringing. We're off to a bumpy start here. Hello? Okay. I have to let Olive in. BRB. Good girl. Come here. Come here. Say hello. Say hello. Do you have anything to say? Yeah, love you. So I thought, what better video to come back with than a Planty reset with me for December? And believe me, my friends, it is needed. We are actually beyond reset territory here because I'm going to be basically cleaning my whole plant supply closet. I do have my list somewhere. Now, I didn't do one of these videos for November because I didn't really do a reset for November. I don't even want to talk about November. Let's just pretend it never existed. But I did want to review what was on my October to-do list. Just one moment here. So we did my October monthly reset, which was great and very helpful to me for that month. And when I do these resets, I'm also trying to make a plan or like Planty goals that I want to do that month. So I figured when I do these videos, I'll go through the prior month and discuss what I did and what I didn't do. So like I said, I didn't do one for November, so I'm going to be reviewing my October to-dos. And the first one was to extend all of my moss poles. Did I do that? Absolutely not. A lot of my moss poles are still out of control. I actually did my one of my epipremnum today, but many of my moss poles still need to be addressed, so it's an ongoing thing. They're just constantly outgrowing them here. It's craziness. But the second one was rearrange my plants, and this was because I wanted to prepare them for going into winter. I wanted to make sure everyone was in a good spot, and I did do that one, so good for me. And then next was get all plants inside, which of course I did that as well because they would have definitely croaked by now if they were outside because it's freezing cold out. And then next, hang wally grows. I did that in October and I'm super happy. I've actually even upgraded that space more by adding a track light, the Soltec Highland track light system, and it looks so freaking amazing. If you haven't seen it on my Instagram, I will be showing it to you. I think the next video I'm going to be uploading for you guys is going to be a plant update video because I have not done a walkthrough update video in so long. So I'm going to do that and I'll show you all of the new kind of things that I have going on. But I'm super happy with that. Speaking of that light system, the next thing on my list was get grow lights up. I wanted to install all of the grow lights I have been planning for, and I did not quite do that, but I ordered everything that I'm gonna need. So I took advantage of some of the Black Friday sales that were going on, and I ordered a light that's gonna go, it's gonna replace one of the clamp lights on my Vitcho shelf situation there, and I ordered a like mount system thing for my aspect light that I still haven't hung up because I couldn't decide what to do, and then I decided that I wanted to put it on the wall because the ceilings are too high, and then I needed to decide which like hanging mount thing I wanted. So I finally figured that all out and I did order everything and it just came in a couple of days ago, so I will be installing the rest of my grow lights, and then that's pretty much going to be it because I have so many grow lights going on here. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna be done for grow lights after that, which is really nice. It'll feel so good to just have everything, you know, installed. And then the last thing on my list for October was to repot my anthurium / try out the pot extenders, and I did that. I actually did that in one of the videos I uploaded that month. So I did not bad. I mean, there was 2 things that I didn't get to, but I checked off 4 items, so I'm pretty happy with that. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna set my November, or sorry, not November, we do not speak of November. I'm going to set my December goals. So stay tuned to the end if you want to know what I'm going to get up to for December. So as for the items that I want to complete today for our reset, I am going to be addressing my plant supply closet. I want to reorganize that. I also want to just tidy up my propagation shelf and give it a wipe down. I need to fill up my sphagnum moss bin, get that all prepped, as well as my soil mix bin. I need to just mix up a little bit, well, not a little bit. I think the bin's almost empty, so I just want to make sure that that's all filled up. And then make my December to-do list. So obviously what's going to take me the longest is the plant closet. So I'm going to get cracking and tackle that because, oh my goodness, yeah, it's 7 p.m. My grow lights, all my main grow lights here go off at 7 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, I thought it would give cozy energy to film this video in the evening, or that's just me justifying the crap lighting that's going to be in this video. Either way, I hope that you enjoy. Let's go. Okay, so this is the current situation. By the way, if you're wondering why my flexi spot desk isn't there, I'm sure you're not. But if you are, I moved my desk into the bedroom now, so we brought back up the old desk that was in here because it's gonna be like my boyfriend's kind of station. Anyways, I've definitely taken claim of the closet, and I mean, I haven't really been utilizing it well because it is a friggin' hot mess, and you can see that a lot of my plant stuff is just out here. Don't judge me, it's insanity, I know. So I need to move this stuff out of the way so that we can actually get in there and see what's going on. Okay, so I basically need to organize everything on this shelf. Like, all of these moss poles are just like crazy hanging off there. I have so many random pots, which I think most of my pots are downstairs now, and I think I'm just gonna put them all down there. It's just easier to go down and grab what I need whenever I'm gonna be doing repotting, rather than having them just scattered here. Eventually I'll probably go down there and organize them, and then maybe I can bring like some nicely stacked, like once they're all organized into their sizes and everything, I can bring some up. But for now, I'm pretty much just going to take everything off of this shelf. It's so bad. But I'll of course go through and show you and explain how I've organized everything once I'm finished. But yeah, don't really have a plan at this point, to be honest. I'm just going to start. Nice. I need to organize all of these lights that I just pulled down, but I'm getting so distracted looking through these building plans. This is so random. I feel like they were just left up in the closet and stuff got put up there when we moved and we just never realized it. But yeah, it's so interesting. There's like a whole bunch of different drafts, and it looks like the lower level was actually meant to be a suite, like have bedrooms down there, which they obviously didn't follow through with when they built this house, because it's not. It's just a crawl space. It's not finished at all. There's not even, like, it's basically just storage down there. It's just an open space. There's no walls or anything down there. There is like something written on there that says plumbing for future bathrooms. So we're always kind of like, oh, that's interesting. They were going to put a bathroom down here. But apparently it was meant to be a whole suite. And this house was meant to have 5 bedrooms, I guess. There was going to be 3 bedrooms down there, which is crazy. Anyways, I don't know if my boyfriend has seen those before, so I'm going to put them on the kitchen counter so we can put them somewhere. But yeah, very random. Anyways, back to my organizing.
Saw you paint a picture of a face, a face that wasn't even close to mine.
Okay, you guys, this is so much better. I cannot even tell you. Oh my goodness. On this side, I think I'm gonna put my potting mix and my sphagnum moss bins and everything. I'm just gonna kind of stack them there. But wow, it is like empty because I took out a lot of stuff that I'm just gonna be bringing downstairs because it's stuff that I don't need right now. So I have moss poles, a propagation station, which I decided I was gonna leave up here because I might put that in the bedroom. We'll see. I'm gonna be putting up a new shelf in the bedroom soon and styling a little area, so I might use it for that. And then some of my bio stuff, some fertilizer. This is the fertilizer that I use for my Hoya mist, which I just made up a new batch. So I'm going to be making a short or reel or something because I did film that. I just have to edit it and put it together. I have my little microscope for flat mites, my soldering iron. Sorry you guys, the brain is running slow. I think it's past 9 o'clock right now, which is pretty late for me. Just some random pest supplies over here. Freaking sulfur dust. Don't know if I'll ever use that again, but it's there if I ever need it. Yeah, my Hoya mist. Like I said, I'm not really going to be keeping pots up here, but I decided to leave this one up here because it's a Christmas one and it is that time of year again. So I'm going to have to use this for one of my plants. It's so cute. I painted that last year. Some random mounting supplies. I have some tree fern stuff underneath the shelf, and then moss pole, this cork, which I really need to figure out what I want to do with that because I'd love to mount something on there. Just haven't done it yet. And then just my bottles that I use to water my plants to mix up my fertilizer water and everything. Potting mats are there. That bin has some tree fern fiber potting mix in it, and I put it up there because it's really light, and I noticed that this is like... these two have come out of the wall. I don't know if you can tell, but I couldn't get them back in. So this isn't like super, I mean, it's sturdy, but I don't want to put a lot of weight on there until those are fixed. The last things that I have to put in are just my vegetable garden seeds. So I actually harvested some dill seeds from my dill plants in September. Same with cilantro. You can hear them in there. Can you hear them? So I'm really excited to see if these are going to grow next spring. It's the first time I've ever harvested seeds. So we'll see in a few months. And then the rest of my gardening seeds are in here. I really need to get some type of seed organizer situation for this spring. Let me know if you have any suggestions what you use to organize your seeds if you are an outdoor gardener, because this system just, it isn't going to work for me once I have more of a garden up and running, you know? I mean, for now, I'm just going to put them up here at the top. I'll have to get some sort of like binder situation or something. I've left all of the potting bins out because we need to mix up new potting mix. That's on our list. And another thing that's on our list is to just tidy up this propagation shelf a little bit. It's just kind of a hot mess. Like even my books are knocked over and everything. So I'm just going to give this a wipe. And the heck is that? Sticky tack? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna give this a wipe and make it look a little bit nicer.
You haven't changed, you stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you anyway. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same.
I actually don't think I'm even gonna keep these books in here anymore because this shelf has become less of like a cute shelf and more of just being functional for all of my propagations. Because like I said, I moved my desk out of here and I'm kind of like making the bedroom my space. So I'm probably just gonna take all of my stuff over to my desk area. Even I have these like little things on the wall here. I'm probably gonna take those down as well. If you watch my vlog channel, I showed a little sneak peek of my desk in there now. But yeah, like I said, I got a shelf, I'm gonna put it up, and I'm just gonna make that area cute. So I'm gonna end up putting these back on my bookshelf because I just never get to see them in here because I'm not really gonna be sitting here in here a lot anymore. But for now, the propagation shelf is staying in here, as well as a few other plants that I have set up in here. So I'll still be, you know, checking in on them and everything, obviously.
Even though you wouldn't do the same. Had this conversation more than 10 times. After 9, I still wish you were mine. Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd do anything you want me to. 'Cause I love you.
Okay, so the shelf is all cleaned up now. Much better. Okay, y'all, we are on to the home stretch. All I have left to do is mix up more of my potting mix and fill up my sphagnum moss bin. So it should only take me like 5 to 10 minutes to do those things. So I'm down here because I have all of my potting amendments in these drawers. This one has a fresh new bag of my potting soil. This is what I've been using as the base for my mix lately. Like, I guess since the summer. It's been kind of a while now. And then down here in this one, I have orchid bark, fir bark, perlite. Got another one of those as well. And I also have my Molly's succulent mix, which I haven't used a whole lot. I'm really excited for when I do my annual cactus and succulent repot in the spring, because I'll be able to try this out because I love their aroid mix. Oh my goodness, I should have checked if they had a Black Friday sale. I should have checked, I didn't though. Okay, so here's my little soil bin. I should get a deeper one like this one to keep my potting mix in because I go through this so quickly. especially lately. Oh, I need scissors. All right. Ooh. Just gonna add quite a bit. I want this baby to be full, pretty much to the top. Doggies are barking. Okay, next I do the fir bark. I'm making a little bit more of a dense mix than I have in the past, just because I'm trying to come up with solutions to combat my underwatering, basically. And it goes a long way, just having a little bit more density to that mix. It's still obviously chunky and well draining, but just has a little bit more of the base, which in this case is just an indoor potting soil. I used to do a ton of bark and a ton of perlite and pumice, and now I keep it a little bit more minimal. So I'm just gonna mix this all together. I think I'm gonna have to use my hands, honestly. It's pretty full. Oh, my skewer. Okay. There we go. That is good enough for now. Beautiful. Okay, so that's done. Now I just want to fill up my sphagnum moss bin here. As you can see, there is some moss in it already. I was using this earlier today, but I just want to top it up so that I don't have to worry about it. So I'm just grabbing from my dry moss over here, just breaking some off. Okay, I'm just gonna go wet this, and then that's it. I keep my lid on with the moist moss in here. I've literally never had a problem, never once have had mold or anything, so I don't know. It works for me, but I know other people get mold, so just do whatever is best for you. Okay, I'm gonna go put all this stuff in the closet. They fit perfectly in there. Normally I have a perlite prop box as well, but I'm using that for those propagations right there. But once I'm not using that anymore, or I'll buy another one or whatever and I can stack it. But yeah, oh my goodness, what an improvement, right? I am pretty impressed with myself for getting that done. We're not doing my plant cart this time because it's not too out of hand. Like, it's pretty good, so I don't think it really needs it. But if you're interested in what I keep on this cart here, then I can link a couple of previous Planty resets where I've gone through and organized this cart. So check the description box if you want to see that. Okay, we are gathered back here to end this video. I just charged my mic for a few minutes and wrote down my December goals / to-do list. So I thought I would go through that before I let you go. So I did carry some items over from the October one. Hang grow lights. I need to mount a Rousseau light that I ordered, and I need to mount my Soltech Aspects light, my black one. So got to get both of those installed. And then extending my moss poles. And not only, like, I'm saying extending my moss poles, but I think a lot of them I won't even be extending because I'm either going to be chopping that plant or taking it apart or doing something, because I'm really rethinking some of my moss pole plant setups right now, which I'm not going to get into at this moment, but yeah, I just need to address the moss poles, I guess is a better way to put that. Next, I wrote down go through collection and chop / downsize, which is something I've already planned to do. I'm probably going to be doing it later this week. I'm filming it for my first December upload on Patreon, so I'm excited to do that. I feel like I'm overdue for just going through my collection and just taking inventory, deciding what I need to keep, getting rid of any doubles, getting rid of any plants that aren't bringing me joy. And I'm also, I think, going to be chopping up a lot of plants, specifically the ones that have been dealing with pests and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. I know it's going to feel so good after. Next is to find my fertilizing routine again. I either need to, I'm just trying to think about what I want to do. I think I'm leaning towards osmocoating all my plants, but at like half strength or something so that I can still use other fertilizer, but I don't feel like stressed or pressured to use it every single time. So I'm kind of leaning towards that, but we'll see what I decide. And I am trying out some new things as well. I'm trying out Marfil, and I'm also incorporating Bios into more of my plants. So it just, I don't know, I'm kind of going on a plant by plant basis right now because I'm having fun experimenting with those different things, but I also want to find something that's going to be easy for me to keep up with just feeding the majority of my plants. So yeah, anyways, just figure out my fertilizer situation. And then the last thing is kind of fun. I'm pretty excited about it, and it's to upgrade the pots of my succulent section. The lower shelf here in the dining room has my Grove light, and then it has some succulents and cactus that I'm overwintering there, and I think that it looks so cute. I love having them down there. It's such a fun little quirky plant area, and but the thing is, most of them are just in nursery pots, or it's just not very aesthetically pleasing when it comes to the actual like plant setup. So I really want to just get them all into cutie little pots because I think it's just going to level up that area so much. So hopefully I'll be able to find some in December. We'll see. But that is something that I would like to prioritize. So yeah, stay tuned for January and we'll go through and see what I accomplish throughout the month. I mean, I'm sure that you'll see lots of it because obviously I'm going to be filming a lot of these things too. So yeah, I guess a little glimpse into what the future holds on the channel. But yeah, that is going to be it. My goodness. I'm so glad we got that closet done. I feel really great about that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that this video kept you company or provided you some inspiration or motivation to organize your own planty supplies. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!